Hey guys, welcome back to the series where we're building Questionly. We're making great progress. I'm making another video because I've done a bunch of new things. So I will get up my Joplin editor just to show you what I've been working on. I've made about 15 commits today, and I thought I'd start with the basic about page. So if we click on you can see a bunch has changed. This is like super basic. This is going to change. I was sat there last night and I was like, what do I need to write to try and explain it? I feel like I still haven't got the words to kind of explain what this is exactly. It would work better with examples, but I've put, thanks to tools such as Google, Bing and other search engines, finding answers to questions is easy. However, finding the right questions to ask can still be a difficult task at times. Questionly aims to solve this problem. Very basic, but at least it exists and it kind of tells people. And remember, we said we were going to have some example boards down here. Now, what else have we done? Let's cross that off the list. Today's been good, by the way. I've just pretty much been drinking, listening to music, and writing code. So I wanted to remove the sign up from the navbar, but not from the drop down. So I can kind of demonstrate that. You can see it's no longer up here. But if we go into a sort of small view, then the sign up option is still there. And really the idea behind this is because I went on Facebook, I was a bit sort of jealous because what they've done is really clever. In fact, everyone knows what Facebook is, of course, so they don't need to explain what they are. But they've just got this login form, and if you don't have an account yet, you can just create a new account. And I kind of took a bit of inspiration, and basically what they're doing is they're minimizing the number, like you having to think. It's just either log in or create a new account. Now I don't have to quite the same thing. I have still the sign up option here, I have login here, and then I've used what they have. Basically I got rid of the login, the sign up, and then you can either log in or create a new account here. So maybe I can put login, who knows. And maybe eventually going forward I can get rid of all of this and just have the login form like that. So that's one thing I did. So the other thing was create the user dashboard. So this is not the user settings I've said. This is where the user can find their boards and explore other people's boards. And maybe actually it's worth at this point also mentioning that I did this simultaneously. So dashboard and dashboard related views should be locked if the user is not authenticated. If the user is not logged in, they should get sent back to the login view. Now if I actually go onto my code quickly, I mean I don't show you code too often. I kind of thought that was boring. What do I want? I want the router, and we've got a path for dashboard, and we're basically requiring a login. And if they're not logged in, then they go to, and we can see this is the path /dashboard, and we can see if they're not logged in, then they get sent to the login view. So we can now go ahead and test that a little bit. So we can try and do /dashboard. And you can see we've just been sent back into login. But if we decide to log in with chicken@gmail.com, and I've got my password manager over here, use this password. If we log in, I also had a mistake, by the way. I had a mistake where being logged in would cause it to mess up. I fixed it. But if I go on my dashboard now, then you can see I've sort of created a minimal dashboard. And the idea really with the dashboard right now is that it's not a settings, it's not like on GitHub. It's not on GitHub, you know, where you can go into here and you can go on your settings. It's nothing like this, it's nothing to do with your profile, and it's everything to do with looking at your boards and exploring new boards. Now currently these route back to this page because they don't exist. This doesn't exist yet either. but you should only be able to see your account when you're logged in. So another thing I've done here is kind of included a question of the day. How can you help someone today? That's not too important yet, so let's check that off. Probably easier to use the right side. Question of the day, this will eventually need to be a cron job, so it's going to be run on a clock, and it should be pulled from the database, i.e. questions that are popular or something like that. Or it could be something like Google. You know, I think Google every day, you know, I don't know what today's is. So not every day, but when there's special occasions, we all know that Google likes to do a funny animation or something interesting with their logo. It could be something in that sort of arena. What else? And that's it really. So of course I'm trying to somewhat optimize things for mobile too. That's a mistake. So on the Pixel 2 or Galaxy S5, things currently look like this. That's the dashboard. My account doesn't exist. I guess you should be able to log out. I don't have a logout button yet, so that's something I can do next. Questionly, that's kind of home page. We're still logged in. Yeah, starting to come along. Like the next big thing that I'm going to be doing is actually working on the back end, and on the back end we're going to start introducing the code we need for having our models and for having question boards and allowing users to create new questions and question boards. So yeah, and I'm going to make a ton of examples probably before launching or anything. And I need to change to Postgres DB. Right now I'm using SQLite, so everything I basically do will be wiped. Everything will be wiped probably anyway when I launch, so that's cool. But yeah, so that's it for today's video. Leave a like and subscribe and turn on notifications to kind of continue to watch the progress. Thank you for watching.